Welcome to the first ever video for the Grooms man. My name is Jan. If you are at all familiar with my other page, Where Did Margot? Welcome back and welcome to this new thing. If this is your first time seeing me, it's very nice to meet you. Today I'm going to discuss the Dovo Shavette. This is a tool that I'm using currently to shave. I find it very comfortable. It is a little challenging at first when you're dealing with a single blade razor, or I mean, this is practically a straight razor. It gives you it looks the exact same, and then you'll hold it the exact same. The only difference with this is that it's got a disposable blade as opposed to a fixed blade where you have to strap it or hone it with a stone. So if you are familiar with my other page, Where Did Margot? I did write a little article on a Dovo Shavette. So today I'm just going to discuss it a little bit. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for coming in, and I welcome you to my home. Hey guys, I just want to show you a quick little tutorial on the Dovo Shavette. So this is the Dovo Shavette. A lot of you might be familiar with it. Some of you might be familiar that it is my shaving tool of choice right now. So right now we have an empty cartridge. I just want to show you how to load it real quick. So I just used the clear one. Some of you might have the red cartridge, because I don't use the big blade, the big long blade. I just use the regular size blade. Right now I'm using Merkur Platinum, also very similar to the Gillette Platinum. Okay, so it's real easy. So here's your blade. Your blade should be wrapped in wax paper so that you don't cut yourself. So you don't use a full blade on here. You just need half of the blade. I mean, you can buy the half blades, but you know why? These are a lot easier to find. Okay, so you just take it, just fold it in half until it snaps. Right there. So when you hear that beautiful, wonderful snapping sound, so you're getting essentially two blades out of one blade, which is nice. Alright, but also be careful not to cut yourself. Okay, so you just take your half blade. There are two little raises right here to hold the blade in place right here on this little section. Okay, let's see if I can get it close up. There's one, and there's two. Okay, and just close this up, load it back into your Shavette. Just like that. Now it's ready for use. Now if you guys don't know how to hold it, this is my preferred way of holding it. So if you got it in an L, the opposite way of its opening, forefinger and middle finger here on this side, the ring finger here, and this little loop. I know there's names for it, but I don't know it right now. And then I got my thumb right here. So real easy. There's your blade. And then I'll show you guys how to put it on your face. Alright. Alright everybody, I'm just gonna welcome to my bathroom first and foremost. Just gonna show you guys how to use the Dovo Shavette. So what you need to do, somewhere between a 20 and 30 degree angle, and again the proper way to hold as shown in previously here. Okay, so get started. So the perfect time to shave would be after you shower or after you wash your face. So I'm just leaving my face a little bit wet. And then very, very important, you want to start, before you start shaving, put on pre-shave oil. Okay? Pre-shave oil is very important. It's going to protect your skin from razor burn. And it is going to provide an easier glide for your razor. I especially suggest this to those that are going to start using single blade razors. All right. Okay, I already pre-wet my my brush. I'm just gonna wet it again just to get a little more moisture out of it. And what you do with your shaving cream is to put it on top of the wet brush. Okay? This is going to be for another video, but I'm just telling you right now, a brush is very beneficial because it's going to make your shaving cream run a little longer, and it's also going to prevent ingrown hairs because it makes the hair stand straight up. Alright, you take your wet brush with the shaving cream on top, and then you just work in a nice lather. You just cover all the areas you want to shave. Okay. So I'm not going to go through my whole motion. I'm only going to do one pass just to show you guys how to get the Shavette motion right. So what you want to do, somewhere between a 20 and 30 degree angle when you're angled on your face. And also, once the blade touches your skin, do not press in. Once the blade touches your skin, you want to glide. And also, a good thing too is to stretch your skin taut or tight, however you want to say it. So just so you get a flatter surface, easier to shave. Now this is, I mean, I'm gonna say this is the proper way to hold, but that's how I'm comfortable. If you have bigger fingers or bigger hands, some people do one finger here, or even 3 fingers there. But I feel this is the most comfortable. All right, so I'm gonna start out on the right side, do my stretch. First time doing that in video. Hopefully I don't cut myself, but here we go. And you want to do short strokes because if you do a long stroke, it's going to pinch your skin, and then that's an easier way to cut or nick yourself by doing that. Switching over to a single blade, you will have to change your shaving habits because, I mean, all of us growing up were just taught, you know, to get the old cartridge Bic Mach 3, whatever it is, and just kind of rake away like it's nothing. But with this, shorter strokes. All right, I puff my cheek out a little too, just because it that stretches the skin out, makes it a little easier to shave on. And then the jawline's a little tricky, but I found a trick for it is to, if you pull from here and pull this up, it becomes a flat surface. So that's a neat little shaving trick. Alright, around the mustache area is a little tricky. You're gonna have to do some facial contortions for that. I mean, you can do, you know, one of those pulling your nose, but I think it's a little bit of a hassle, a little too tricky. But I just kind of do one of these things, stretch it over my teeth. good little trick for that is to just put your tongue under here like this. It makes a nice flat surface for you. You can see I'm doing a lot of facial contortions for this. Okay. For the left side, you can keep going with this, or you can switch over left hand. It took me maybe a couple of days just to get used to that. So, but I mean, everybody learns differently. So I am not saying my way is the be-all, end-all, but that is the way I'm most comfortable with. So if you find something that's more comfortable, go for it. And let me know too, just so I can see and maybe try out some new techniques. So I'm done with my first pass. Some people tend to do 2 or 3 passes. I will usually do 3 sometimes. Well, mostly 2. I go with the grain and then I'll go across. Sometimes I go with, across, and against. And then like I was saying with the shaving brush to make your shaving cream last longer, always have a layer of lather on whenever you're shaving. And that little amount of shaving cream you put on your shaving brush is going to make it, you can re-lather with that thing. Now if it's a little bit dry, just add a little bit of water on there. Just a tiny little bit, and then you're going to find that it's going to re-lather real nicely. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to go through my second pass with you guys just because, you know, it's going to be a little tedious. A lot of dead air, dead silence. So that's for another time. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how fun the Dovo Shavette is. For those that really want to get into straight razor shaving, this is a good way to start, something with a disposable. A lot of people like to use the feather disposable Shavette or disposable straight razor. I like the Dovo. It's just because it's easy, it's light. Some people don't like light, some people like it a little heavier, but this is just me, this is my preference. I just wanted to show you guys, this is what I like using right now. This is great because and you don't need to strap it, it's not very high maintenance. You can just replace the blade when it goes dull. I have the luxury of having fine hair, so I don't have to, I can get maybe 5 to 6 shaves out of one, which is nice. Some people have coarser hair, maybe they get 1 or 2 shaves out of one, but either way, it's still a heck of a lot better than spending, I don't know, 40 bucks, $45 for an 8-pack of cartridges. Alright, so that's it for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.